All right, once again, this is Salt City Counseling. My name's Scott. I'm a licensed therapist, and this video I think is going to be a little bit different. For those of you who have followed me for a long time, who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. I appreciate you being here. Very grateful for your patronage and your viewership and your support. I've had this YouTube channel a long time. Quite a long time. I've been making content on this channel for a long time. And the gist of this video is basically I'm starting a new YouTube channel because I'm really trying to go a little bit in a different direction. Now, I've started many different projects over the years because I knew I wanted to do something different. I knew I wanted to do something more. I knew I kind of wanted to alter my path and just kind of change directions. And I've really struggled to do that. I've started many projects over the years and just have struggled to follow through because, I don't know, I think I was struggling to really speak my mind and just be really genuine, be really authentic. Having this particular channel, Salt City Counseling, this is my channel for my business, for my my counseling practice, and who I am sort of just in the confines of just that professional pathway. And frankly, I have found being a therapist and being a counselor, because technically I'm a licensed clinical mental health counselor. But I provide psychotherapy. I provide a lot of different types of psychotherapy. And frankly, I find it stifling. It's confining. It's not necessarily who I am. I don't feel like I'm grateful to work with people. I'm grateful to be doing that one-on-one work. I'm grateful to help people with their issues. But frankly, it's extremely confining. And this new path that I'm taking, it feels good. I feel more connected to it. I feel like it's more me. I feel more authentic, genuine in this new content, in this new channel. So I actually started a podcast. I call it Mind Over Me, the Self Mastery Podcast. And I've been recording episodes and dropping down more content and starting a new project. And I don't know, this one just feels different. It feels better. I hope it works out. I really do. It's difficult for me to stay with things, and doing a lot of my own work. And working on myself, I've really trying to dedicate myself to figuring out how to follow through with things and not just have dozens of unfinished projects and all these fragments and all these loose ends everywhere. And right now, this feels more true to me. This project feels more true to me. So I'm going to try again to start a new project and stay on that course and just try to beat the hell out of it and just be really dedicated to it. I have really flirted with the idea for the last couple of years, I don't know, a year and a half actually, but of letting my therapy license lapse and just becoming a coach, because I just find it to be stifling. There's a lot of hoops you got to jump through, a lot of fees, a lot of continuing education, and it's a lot of BS. Dealing with insurance companies, dealing with having to providing mental health diagnoses, labeling people with crap that they don't maybe need to be diagnosed with, blah, blah, blah. And trying to toe that line and somehow fit in that box is stifling. I don't like it. And I don't know, I'm really kind of starting to move into that phase where I'm marketing myself as a coach, like a life coach, as a transformation coach. But I also happen to have a therapy license, and I also happen to have a long, extensive background in treating clinical diagnoses and mental health and providing psychotherapy as well, along with a whole bunch of other therapy. So this new channel, Mind Over Me, it's based on my podcast. So you can check out the podcast. It's listed on Apple. It's listed on Spotify. I'll provide a link in the description below. So you can go check it out, go listen to it, go subscribe. That's just going to be more authentic me, more true to me. Just me, just a little more raw, a little more unfiltered, and me just speaking to what I actually want to speak about. Instead of feeling like I kind of have to, with this channel, I've just sort of felt like I need to fit into a box. I don't agree with the therapy world on a number of things. I feel like the mental health industry has gone down a road I just cannot follow, nor do I want to. And I want people to find happiness. I want to find fulfillment and wellness, and I am absolutely convinced that the path it's necessary to do what is unconventional. If you do what's conventional, you're going to get conventional results, and the conventional results, frankly, suck. I'm a pretty strong critic of the therapy world and the therapy industry. I'm really discouraged, honestly, with other mental health professionals and the way that the therapy industry is going. I don't want to get into a ton of detail here, but it has seriously gone down a road that I just have a very hard time following. It's driven by ideologies and politics, and biases. There's strong biases in the mental health industry. It's just, and it's hard for me to identify with that. It's hard for me to walk that path. I don't like it. I don't, and in the long term, I intend to separate myself from it. But for the time being, it's prudent for me to keep my therapy license active, so I'm going to. I'm going to continue to work as a therapist and be a therapist, but I am really strongly marketing myself also as a coach that has a strong, that has like an extensive history in mental health and background in mental health and treating mental health. It is a squeaky chair. I've been meaning to hit that thing with some WD-40. I'll get to it eventually. So anyways, that channel over there, if you want a channel where you just want me to stick within certain parameters of clinical work, then by all means just stay here. If you want to support me on my new channel where you're going to get a much more authentic version of me, a much more honest version of me, I'm going to be honestly expressing my thoughts on a number of things, like, for example, ADHD. I don't like ADHD. I don't think that we are using it well. I don't think that we're using it correctly. It's overdiagnosed, heinously overdiagnosed, or depression, right? The standard treatment for depression doesn't work. It's ineffective, right? If you get the standard medical treatment for depression, you're likely not going to get any better. You're not going to see any results, and so it's just topics like these. But I'm also a very spiritual person, and I integrate a lot of spirituality into my work and into my practice. That doesn't mean religion. It doesn't mean that. That doesn't mean that I'm trying to push people into a certain philosophy or a way of life or a certain religion or even a certain type of spiritual path. To me, the true spiritual path is self-made. It's your journey and yours alone. But I think in order to help people find wellness, that stuff has a place. I need to share a lot of that stuff. And so I hope that you will go over to my new channel and subscribe. I'm feeling kind of excited about it because I feel like I'm finally ready to sort of express myself more openly and honestly, and I just don't want to toe the line with the therapy industry anymore. I just don't want to. It's not me. So I hope you go check it out. The link is in the description below. Mind over me. Go check out the podcast. Go check out the new YouTube channel. That's really where I'm trying to. It feels like this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and by God, I hope it is, because Lord knows, one of my big struggles is staying on topic and staying on target and finishing a project. So hope you'll go check me out over there. Go subscribe over there. Hope to see you there. Thank you for being here. Thanks for your support. And I will keep the content going on this one in terms of high conflict divorce, borderline, stuff like that. But I'm really trying to me, this channel has sort of been the old me, and it just has not been that successful. I have tons of content on here, and I barely have 1,250 subscribers. I have so much content over here, and it's just been a struggle. But I think part of the problem is I've just kind of stifled, and I just have a hard time here staying within those parameters. So anyways, yeah, go check it out. Hope to see you there. Thanks for watching.